Well, welcome to 6 Degrees of Jim. We're coming to you from beautiful Idaho. I'm going to head right into the shop there and show you something. Stay tuned. Welcome to 6 Degrees of Jim. Today, I'm standing next to the rarest 55 Nomad on the planet. This is what it gets called. Hey, nice 55 Nomad. Wow, is that a 55 Nomad? Wow, I like that Nomad. That would make this the rarest 55 Nomad on the planet, considering it's not a Nomad, and it's not a 55. This is a 56 Chevrolet, two-door handyman wagon. We go to all these car shows and cruise nights and things of that nature, drive around town, that kind of stuff, and everywhere we go, somebody says, wow, look at that 55 Nomad. It's almost said so much I don't even correct them anymore. I used to correct them. I go, no, it's a handyman wagon, and it was a big, long thing. Now I say thank you. Appreciate that. So anyways, just wanted to kind of tell you that this is a 56 handyman wagon. It is a very, very rare car besides, because they didn't make a ton of them. I think they made right around 13,000 of them in 1956. So 56 wagon, handyman. They made the 210 version, and they made the base model, which would be this one. It would be the 150. It's the lowest trim level, so it doesn't have much in it. Doesn't have all the chrome, things like that. What makes it different than the Nomad is, starting out here, the roof line is lower on the Nomad. On the wagon, it's about 1.5 inches higher. That's approximate. Then you come down it. Look right here, this post is straight up and down. The Nomad, well, it's curved, and it's a little wider, and it really distinctive looking. Then you move down through this window. This window's a slide on a Nomad. It's fixed on my wagon with a post, and it's straight up and down. That's also at an angle. And as you move back, the very back of this car is more straight up and down, more perpendicular. The Nomad is more of an angle on these. That's just the body type differences. If we look at the trim level, this thing has a basic piece of chrome that kind of ends here. For today, you'd think, it's a lot of chrome. For 1956, this was very, very little. The 210 model kind of sweep down, and the Nomad had like double chrome and kind of went here, and inside the roof it had chrome all over the dash. It had a lot of chrome. This, not so much. This car is a little bit more rare too because it's a two-door. So being a two-door model, a lot of them are four doors. In fact, if you get into the four-door Bel Airs, you can get a four-door Bel Air. You can't get a four-door or two-door Bel Air wagon. You can get them in the Nomads, but not in the wagons. And you can't get a four-door Nomad. So, you'll hear a lot of people say, oh, I had know this guy had a four-door Nomad. And then he had a wagon. So, again, handyman wagon. Kind of what they're used for is, back in 56, a lot of guys didn't have SUVs and pickup trucks. They had wagons. So they use these for plumbing, electrical contractors, painters. They all use this as their car to do work. And so the seats fold down. This one actually has a back seat. Some of them don't. This one's a fold down back seat. Put all sorts of stuff, put it on the rack. It's basically a work car. So what makes it even more rare and why people kind of really gravitate to this car? For one, it's got the original paint on it. It's never been touched, just been buffed up by me and kept nice for the last 10 years. It's two-door. It's the lowest trim level you can get as a 150 handyman. And it's a survivor. There's just not many of them left. Even though I think they made, like I said, around 13,000 of them, there can't be a handful of them. I don't see them. So go to all these shows all over the West Coast, we don't see them. I know I've seen them online, I've seen pictures of them, I've seen some restored ones. I've yet to see one original paint like this. It's definitely a rare piece. It's definitely neat. You go to the shows, it's different, it's the same. Like the 55 over there, the blue one. There's a lot of those cars. Those guys saved those cars. Those guys kept those cars. They kind of never went out of style. Kind of like the Nomad. The Nomad never went out of style either. The Nomad stayed as somebody's pride and joy through the 50s and 60s and all the way up to today. So things were saved on those cars. These, they were worked in, they were beat up, they were raced, they were jumped, they were crashed, they were thrown away. They just weren't very popular. Of course now, very popular car. So that's kind of the quick differences. I wanted to kind of throw out there that this is not a Nomad, even though people every day say Nomad. Tell me your thoughts on what you think of this and what do you drive? Do you have one of these? I'd love to hear in the comments you have one. Have you seen one? If you've seen one, again, I'd love to hear in the comments where you saw it. Also, like, subscribe, do all that stuff. But remember, only the cool kids do that stuff, so we'll see if you're cool or not. Just a joke. I'd love to have you like and subscribe our channel. Give you some more Nomad information. Handyman 150, 1956. That's what we got. See you on the next one.